So what do I mean when I say I breed traditional Siberian cats? For me personally, it means that I don't breed the Neva Masquerade, the color point Siberians, but it could be different depending on what traditional breeder you're talking to. Some, that means that they don't breed gold, they don't breed red, or they don't breed silver, but just ask the breeder to be more specific on what they mean when they say that they breed traditional. Now, what's the Neva Masquerade problem? There are groups of Siberian breeders that breed traditionally that do not like the Neva Masquerade, and they will not breed to Neva Masquerades or breed into lines that have Neva Masquerades, and they have like a grouping system, group 1, group 2, group 3, that tells you how dirty your cat is with the Neva Masquerade lines. I personally started off with group 1, which means that my cats literally had no Neva Masquerade in their entire known genealogy. That is exceptionally rare nowadays. When the breed was accepted initially in, we'll just say the US, but I think it's all organizations except for WCF possibly, or FIFA, they accepted the color point as a Siberian. They didn't separate them with Persians. There's Persian and Himalayans. The Himalayan is the color point Persian, and you can breed them together, but that's kind of how it is with the traditional Siberian breeders. They think it's dirty to mix those color points in with the traditionals, and that's how Persian people can be about the Himalayans. But these breeders personally feel that, and I understand it, that the color was introduced into the Siberians at some point, and the color point is supposed to originate from a warm climate. They're Siberian, so that kind of tells you why they're not big fans of it, and they want to keep the traditional cats alive. They want to protect them, preserve them in their most natural form. I can understand it. I can appreciate it. Like I said, I started off with group 1 cats, and I was contractually obligated by that breeder to breed them to group 1 cats. And that is why I got Orshoya. It was very difficult to find other group 1s. That's how I ended up with Rusalka. She was my first group 1 female. And then I ended up with a group 2 with Orshoya. I tried my best to stay within my contract guidelines with my original pairings, and since then, I have some abominations in my house. Nidori, she's got a lot of Neva Masquerade, so I've bastarded my lines to the Clean Genealogy group by using her, but she gave me Ruslan, and he's not color point. I haven't tested him for color point. Don't really care. If I end up down the line with a color point kitten, I'm not going to like hide it and pretend it never happened and treat it like some bastard kitten. I just personally, for the reasons I've stated before, just don't really want to breed for them. They're beautiful cats, but if I wanted a color point cat, I'd probably get a Berman or a Ragdoll or something. I just personally love the look of the traditional Siberians. But yeah, I don't go as far as the Clean Genealogy Siberian breeders and treat them like they're an absolute abomination and go all Nazi about them being in my lines or thinking they should be completely eradicated. I do wish it, back in the day, it'd be nice if it was kind of like it is with Persians, where there's the Himalayan and the Neva Masquerades compete against each other and stuff, especially since I see such a difference in a lot of the Neva Masquerades looks compared to the traditionals. And there's still that biasy I see with some of the judges. I'm not saying it's completely there, but I do see them prefer traditional sometimes over the Neva Masquerade, and I've seen judges not be able to tell the difference between a Neva Masquerade and a ragdoll before, which is unfortunate. Shouldn't be an issue, but I love them. They have their place for people that have cat allergies and they love the look of a color point. You do you, boo boo. They're just not my cup of tea. I think they're gorgeous. They're just not what I'm breeding for.